What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Holley, the Askarian Knight, back with another episode of Overcoming Pain and Adversity, the AMP Way. But before we step into today's lesson, let's first recap where we are in the series and what I call the Askarian Progression. In episode number 9, you guys learned about internal boundaries, so how to protect your identity, your energy, and your peace. In episode number 10, you guys learned about emotional detachment, so how to stay centered while the world tries to pull you out of character. In episode 11, you guys learned about the command mode, which is how to lead your emotions, your environment, in every room that you walk into. But as we move forward, I want you guys to listen to me closely because we're about to embark on something a bit deeper. I say this because once you learn how to protect yourself, detach from chaos, and command the moment, there is one final step in the emotional leadership blueprint that you must master. And that would be the art of influencing the emotional state of others without raising your voice, forcing your will, or losing your composure. So with that being said, that brings me to episode number 12, which is on the art of emotional influence. Most people think that influence means convincing, arguing, dominating, overpowering, being louder, or being more aggressive. But that's not influence, that's emotional warfare. True influence is quiet power, okay? It's the ability to shift the emotional field instead of attacking the person who is emotional. That is what I call the Askarian way. Always remember this. You don't change the person, you change the field that they are standing in. So let that sink in. So let me talk to you guys about a few different things. And the first thing is the 3 levels of emotional influence that every parent, coach, leader, entrepreneur, and partner must master. Number 1, state regulation. Here you need to keep in mind that you cannot shift the storm that you are standing inside of. You also can't influence someone's emotional state if their emotions have already hijacked yours. Most people mirror what they feel. So if someone feels angry, they get angry. If someone feels anxious, they get anxious. If someone feels sad, they sync with them. But I need you to understand that's not leadership. That's emotional matching. Influence means you stay grounded, you keep your identity, you control your tone, you maintain the emotional posture, and you respond from a place of center, not impulse. Because here's the truth you need to understand. A steady leader melts chaos, so influence begins with you. Level 2, field redirection. So here, you need to shift the environment and the emotion will follow. I need you to understand that emotions don't move through arguments, they move through redirection. Because when you influence someone's emotional state, you slow your pace, lower your tone, change the atmosphere, interrupt their emotional pattern, ground the moment, and create calm where they expected conflict. Most people accidentally fuel fire. Influential leaders remove the oxygen from it. So when someone is elevated, don't tell them to relax, you just model relaxation. Don't tell them to stop yelling, you just anchor yourself in the moment. When you do that, you change the field of their emotions and they will automatically adjust. Number 3, identity activation. This means speak to the version of them that lives above their emotions. Why? Because this is the highest form of influence. Most people talk to the emotion, leaders talk to the identity. When you shift someone, you're speaking to their discipline, their higher self, their mission, their standards, their goals, their values, and their purpose. Because emotions are temporary, identity is permanent. So with that being said, here are my 4 Askarian laws of emotional influence. But before I cover this, I need you to keep in mind that these laws govern how you shift another person's emotional state with strategy instead of force. Law number 1, low tone leads high emotion. So when someone gets louder, you get lower. I say this because your tone becomes the emotional anchor. Law number 2, presence over pressure. This is important to understand because people don't follow pressure, they follow presence. Your energy always does the regulating. I need you to understand that, not your words. Law number 3, the first reset is internal. So understand, before you shift them, you need to first shift yourself because your energy becomes the blueprint to their nervous system and it will attune to it. Law 4, speak to their higher standard. So don't talk at the person's emotions, talk to and at their identity. When you do this, watch as they rise with you. Now with that being said, here is my 5-step emotional influence formula that I have for you. And be sure to use this in leadership, family conflict, parenting, coaching, and everything. Number 1, center. So slow your breath, ground your body. Number 2, observe. So identify the emotion in front of you and what triggered it. Number 3, anchor. So So lower your tone, control your posture, and set the field. Number 4, redirect. Shift the pace, interrupt the emotional pattern. Number 5, elevate. So meaning speak to their highest identity and lead them back to themselves. This is emotional mastery in real time. Now with that being said, here's my 7-day emotional influence challenge for you. Number 1, I want you to stay composed while someone near you becomes emotional. Number 2, I want you to practice lowering your tone when the moment starts to heat up. Number 3, I want you to interrupt one emotional spiral this week. Number 4, use silence as a reset moment, not to avoid things. Number 5, ask someone what version of you is needed right now. Number 6, don't match their energy, you said it. And number 7, every night I want you to journal, where did I influence emotions today and where did I absorb them? So as I close this episode out, I am teaching you all about elevation because the truth is this. Leadership isn't controlling people. It's raising the standard inside of them. Influence is not force, it's alignment. And again, remember, you don't change the emotion, you change the field they're standing in. So what I want you guys to do is stay locked in because episode 13 is going to take you even deeper than where we are now. And now that you know how to influence people emotionally, I'm going to be teaching you guys the art of strategic connection. So meaning how to read people, decode intention, and guide conversations with precision. And as I always tell you guys, you keep watching and I'm going to keep cranking. I'll see you guys on the next one.